Dear Rose, you may wonder why I seem so eager to boost your viewership on YouTube. I'm going to level with you, because you impress me as being someone who is borderline, and you really need to be borderline in order to believe what I'm going to tell you. Being totally insane would be better, but borderline will do for now. I have discovered a way to win the lottery. It involves getting someone who is really famous to give you a set of 5 random numbers between 6 and 27. Why not the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, you ask? Because if you focus on a combination of, say, 1, 2, 13, 17, 24, you will get the results as 12, 13, 17, 21, 24, or maybe 1, 12, 13, 17, 24, or maybe 2, 13, 17, 21, 24, or any of several other possible permutations, which requires me to buy dozens more lottery tickets than I can afford. So, keep your number choices between 6 and 27, and only 5 numbers. No more. I've been working on this for years, and I know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I said that I needed someone who is famous to give me their numbers. And granted, you're not exactly famous. In fact, I'm not even sure that you are almost famous. But I saw a preview of Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull yesterday, and I noticed that Kate Blanchett is done up in a wig which makes her look just like you. And I've discovered that if someone who looks like someone who is famous gives me their lucky numbers, I can make their numbers come up when their famous look-alike is in the spotlight, as Kate Blanchett will be when the new Indiana Jones movie comes out in May. I'm sending you a vid of the movie trailer so you can see for yourself. When the numbers you give me actually get drawn in the Californian lottery games I play, I will split the jackpot with you 50-50. No strings, no fine print, no fooling. I actually made this arrangement once with a woman who looks a lot like Catherine Zeta-Jones. We came real close to winning too. Her numbers were 6, 9, 17, 29, 34, mega equals 12. The numbers that were drawn just after the movie Intolerable Cruelty opened were 6, 9, 17, 29, 32, mega equals 12. The jackpot for that particular draw was $99 million. As soon as these results came up, this Catherine Zeta-Jones woman sort of freaked out and refused to talk to me anymore. She had thought it was all a big joke before, but now she was convinced I must be the Antichrist. This is because I had told her I would use my lottery winnings to build a device that can see the future, like in Minority Report or Paycheck, and I could use this device to prevent World War III. But it's God's will, she told me. Are there demented evangelical types like this in the UK who believe a nuclear war is God's will? What really pissed me off about this was that I later found out that she had actually been a child actress and appeared in a TV episode of a TV program, MacGyver. If I had known this before the near miss on her lottery numbers, I could have focused on her numbers whenever MacGyver or Stargate was on the television, and this would have helped make the lottery results a perfect match for her numbers. The phenomenon is called field consciousness. It is a proven scientific fact that big events can influence the results of random number generators. There are 2 books written by Dean Radin, The Conscious Universe and Entangled Minds, which examine this phenomenon in some depth. As far as I know, I am the only person who has been clever enough to realize it can be applied to winning the lottery. So, just send me 5 lottery numbers between 6 and 27, and you will be well on your way to becoming independently wealthy. And yes, I did make the same offer to both Memory and Mimi Molly, and neither of them have even bothered to reply. spit. Obviously, being cunning enough to get millions of YouTube viewers does not translate into being cunning enough to becoming rich with virtually no effort. Also, you could be helping to prevent the apocalypse. Is that a good deal or what? Here's my actual name, home address, and phone number, so I cannot weasel out of the deal once your numbers are drawn. Kurt Saraka, 131 Pearl Street, 1311 Pearl Street even, Alameda, CA, 94501-4713 USA, phone number 510-523-7604. Please do get in touch.